Welcome to the castle. I've baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
Let's go! Oh yeah!
Yoshi, Yoshi. Listen. Mario hasn't returned yet. Welcome to one of my favorite games of all time, Super Mario 64 DS. That's right. This isn't the one for the Nintendo 64 that everyone praises to death. No, this is the DS remake. You can start coming up here and see that we need a key for the store, and, well, game over, guys. We couldn't get the key. We're locked out. Oh, looks like the doors were locked, huh? I just saw a rabbit taking off with the key in his mouth. Why don't you look for him on the touchscreen map, Yoshi? So as pointing down, I'm not really going to show the touchscreen too much, though for demonstration purposes, I'm playing this on a Wii U Virtual Console, so that's how I'm actually recording this. I'm going to show quickly, just for a bit, what the touchscreen looks like. So you can see to the right, we can see there's a key on there, and we need to go find it. And what better way to grab a rabbit than by eating it? Ah! Don't eat me! All I did was tease you a little. Come on, let me go. Aye! I thought it was the end for little me. My entire life flashed before my eyes. Talk about scary. Anyway, here, take the key. It's just slowing me down. With that, we got a key. And we can go and see where Mario is. So yes, as I was saying, this is one of my favorite games of all time. It's one of the few games I've been driven to complete 100% multiple times. Actually, it's probably the only game I've been driven to complete 100% multiple times. And I can talk more about why I love this game so much later and address some of the common issues people have with this game. But, for now, let's head on in. Welcome, no one's home, now scram, and don't come back. Well, you heard him, no one's home, let's go. Wouldn't be much of a let's play if we just left, wouldn't we? So, as per every person who ever plays Mario, it is time for the Toad voice. Thank heavens you came too, Yoshi! Bowser's locked Princess Toadstool and all of us inside the walls! He stole our power stars and is using the magic to create an evil land of monsters in the castle walls and paintings! Mario and his buddies went to retrieve the stars, but they haven't come back yet! Last I saw them, they were heading to the room on the left with the painting of the bob-ombs! Oh god. Where are they? Are they taking a nap somewhere? So now it's up to you, Yoshi, to find them and retrieve the stars! We are all depending on you! I don't know how long we're gonna keep up this voice because it's actually hurting to do this! Ah! I'm terrible with voices. That was a terrible Toad voice. It didn't sound like it scratched the throat enough. But then again, the Toad voices are absolutely hilarious. So you can see on the mission select screen, which I probably should have stayed on a bit more, you can just select, you tap the character's face in order to start it, and there's going to be a little more. Chasing Mario led you smack in the middle of a battlefield. Where's Mario? First talk to a bomb buddy. In standard mode you can do this by pressing A, he'll certainly help you out. You there, sir, watch out. Wander around here and you might get plastered by a water bomb. This meadow has become a battlefield ever since Big Bomb got his paws from the Power Star. Just a little while ago, a mustache man with a red cap just wouldn't listen and left through mountain. Come to think of it, that mustache man hasn't returned. I wonder what happened to him. Yes, it sounds like Mario actually failed for once. So, this is probably a good time as ever to go over controls, and also mention I'm not going to be showing the bottom screen normally. I'm just going to show it for explanation's sake, and I'll be showing it every now and then from here on out. I'll probably show it at least once when we get to a new area just to show what the bottom screen looks like, but usually I won't. So Yoshi can eat things, and he can make eggs. If you have something in your mouth and press A again, he will make an egg. Of course, there's a standard jumping, and if you hold the jump button, which is B in this case, after jump, you will hold the jump in a flutter jump. And if you hold Y, you run, you can move around using the D-pad, or in my case, the control stick. Let's see, R is to crouch, and you can do long jumps if you're running and you can crouch and not get hit by a water bomb. And simple enough. And if you want it, and L will rearrange the camera. And this is one of the big reasons I like this game over the 64 version. The camera is so much better in this game. Like, I understand people issue with the D-pad movement, though I feel like that's mostly resolved with when you play this either on the 3DS or Wii U and you can use the analog stick. But that doesn't change the fact that you still have to hold Y for running. But the camera is so much better, and you can see on the bottom screen there's these arrows. I always look at the bottom screen, so I did not see. You can see there's sort of these. Wow. Okay, apparently I can't explain anything without getting pelted by a water bomb. So we're going to go over here. And we're going. So you can see these arrows on the bottom screen, you can just tap them. This is part where I think this game is a bit easier to play on a 3DS because it's really easy to just sort of tap the arrows. It feels sort of intuitive to just turn the camera. So, with that, that's pretty much the controls. And if you want to shoot an egg, just press A. And it sort of hones in, which is pretty nice. Press, collect coins in order to restore your health. You have 8. Once you go down, you lose a life. You can see your life in the top right corner of the bottom screen. And such as that, that's pretty much everything we have to do for now. So with that, let's go ahead and head onward. And we can also talk about the first place we're in. We're in Bomb Battlefield, the first level of this game. This Let's Play will be going over all 150 stars, so you can look forward to that. Some more than others, because some stars are just a pain to get, but most of this is really fun. I wouldn't be doing this game if I didn't find it fun. And I am getting pelted by water bombs. I've never been pelted this much before. Jeez. So the star on the map gives you an idea of where you need to go. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess I'll go ahead and talk about, well, we're in Bomb Battlefield. There's, what, 15 courses in this game? 15 main courses, and they each have 7 stars and an 8 star that we'll go over later. And those 8 stars are honestly the stars I'm not looking forward to at all. And I missed. I missed? Oh, we don't even have that character yet, though, so I guess it's not really appropriate to bring that up. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and switch back to just the top screen for right now. Also, there is this thing, specifically for the Wii U, called screen smoothing, where you can just press in the right analog stick and it makes it a bit smoother, but also looks like it makes it a bit more blurry, so I'm generally not going to use it. Wait. I just realized it never switched. Okay, that was weird. It didn't switch the, and we somehow managed to not get hit by that. Bomb Battlefield is pretty easy. It's nothing too hard, unless you're like me and somehow manage to pelt by every single water bomb. Like, seriously. So you just want to make your way up this mountain. We saw on the bottom screen that the speaking stuff is stuff. That the star is up here. So why don't we go ahead and see who this is? I am the big bomb baron of all matter, of all blasting matter, king of kabooms all over the world. Incredible! You made it this far even without a mustache. I commend your courage. Be that as it may, I can't just give you my precious Power Star. You must defeat me in battle if you want it. You'll be quite helpless facing my Bob-omb minions. Now put your tongue back in your mouth. It's quite undignified. Let's battle. Hey, you got an issue with... Oh god, okay, so I hit the L button or like something like that because I've been playing a lot of Zelda recently. But the basic idea is, you want to swallow a bomb with Yoshi's tongue and then spit it back out. You can't swallow bombs to make eggs, and he'll just sort of have a little panic attack. And that's pretty much his boss. This will be slightly different in the Nintendo 64 version, in that you have, you'll have to run around behind him, pick him up, and throw him. And my favorite thing to do as Yoshi in this game, we ate the Power Star! Yeah, I just love doing that. I don't know why. To me, I find it hilarious. We got the high score. And with that, we can even open a new play. So, should we check it out? Should we not? This Let's Play is going to be very unorganized compared to my Skyward Sword Let's Play, if you watch that, where I sort of had a method to, like, try and get everything in a certain order, or, like, get things at the earliest possible opportunity. But this one's going to be a bit more of a, oh, okay, what star should we do next? And I'm going to try and keep episodes around the same length. I'm going to try and shoot for 20 minutes, I'll probably go over a little, but hey, what can you do? So with that, why don't we just show off the next world? Chip off Womp's Block. Hello, the Lakitu brothers here with a news update. Our hero is about to learn a technique for sneaking up on enemies. According to eyewitnesses, the trick of sneaking is walking slowly, and as reported earlier, our hero can use the touchscreen to walk smoothly and run swiftly. Yes, I suppose it's time to bring up the touchscreen again. What's the best? This might actually be better for just showing it off really quick, because I want to go ahead and show that you can sort of see this yellow circle. And the camera will just sort of readjust. If you move your finger in the yellow area, you'll just start to run. If you move in the blue area, you will dash. But if you just keep it in the small red circle, you'll just do this tiny little sneak up walk. And this camera just sort of goes around like that. So yeah, there's probably going to be a lot of switching back and forth, at least in the beginning, just to explain stuff. There won't be so much later. So you can see you would want to sneak up on a piranha plant, but as you can see, we can't actually do anything to it. We can't eat it. But what we can do is get a Goomba, not spit it out accidentally. Oh shoot, you're supposed to press R to... Well, I feel like an idiot. I created an egg without even thinking about the buttons I had to press. So yes, I will give the original Super Mario 64 points in the sense that its controls are slightly better, but at the same time I don't feel like it's that big of an issue. Really, this... Okay, yes, you press R to make eggs, that was my bad. Hopefully I had an annotation earlier to correct that mistake. You press A to spit out enemies. But I feel like this game doesn't get enough credit. It's a really well done game, even if the controls aren't the best in the world. For one, it has a better camera. Oh yeah, blue coins are worth 5 normal coins, so that's really nice. And normally you're supposed to go up that way, and I'll probably just show it just because this will literally be the only time we're going this way. Like, because normally I'll just take that walkway up, but the platforms just kind of go in and go out here. And we have Womps. They crush you. Like a pancake. Like so. It hurts. A lot. And so where was I? Right. To me, this game is Mario 64, but with more stuff to do. And to me, that's really fun. Like, take everything that was great about Super Mario 64 and multiply it. Give, well, Yoshi, and not just Yoshi, but Mario! That's right. Sometimes you'll just find a cap of Mario lying around. It's not Mario's own cap, but rather it transforms you into Mario. And this actually gives you the ability to play as Mario. So we're still technically Yoshi, and I should probably just keep it like this for this episode. Showing the bottom and top screen. because it seems like I'm going to be referencing it a lot. But if you look in the bottom right, you can see Yoshi has a little Mario cap on his head on his icon, which is kind of neat. So with that, we can also see that we have the ability to punch now. So if we say walk towards this piranha plant, slowly, we can punch it, and ta-da! We can kill them now. Mario also has the ability to wall jump. So he can do this. If you're sliding down a wall like that and press B, you can do a wall jump. That is something exclusive to Mario. No other character can do it. Normally I'm used to like just touching the touchscreen to turn the camera without even thinking about it, but because the gamepad is mirroring the TV right now, where before the gamepad had the smaller screen and the TV has a top screen, so it's a bit weird for me. Actually, I might go ahead and switch that back really quick. Just because it does bug me. Here it is. Yeah. Sorry for all the constant switching. We have a new enemy, Womps. They're like Thwomps, except you can actually kill them. That little X on the back, all you need to do is do a ground pound, which you do by in midair pressing R. Why don't we go up here? It makes me so mad! We build your houses, your castles, we pave your roads. And you walk all over us. Do you even say thank you? No! Oh, I can say thank you right now. Thank you. Well, you're not going to wipe your feet on me. I think I'll crush you just for fun. You have a problem with that? Just try to pound me, wimp. Ha! So this is King Womp. And if I can land on top of him... Wait, I think I counted. Okay. So the easiest thing to do is to literally not get crushed. Yes, okay, this is something I find a bit weird compared to the original, but you want to stand close to his feet, but not too close, and get ready to dash. And not get crushed. I'm not going to die on the first boss. There's no way I'm dying on the first boss. Normally you're just supposed to run out of the way when he tries to crush you. Like that. And ground pound on his back, and you see his back becomes more crack. No, I want to get the showing under running him. It's a bit tougher in this version compared to, say, like, Nintendo 64. But it's still possible. In fact, I actually used the touchscreen there to get an immediate running start. And we missed a pun where he said he won't gravel. Yeah, normally I'm all for puns, but for some reason I just sort of forgot him. So let's claim our prize. And this episode's probably going to be just a teensy bit longer than your standard episode. We're getting close to 20 minutes. But, I want to do one more mission. So I'm going to meet you guys back at Bomb Battlefield. Alright, we have Foot Race with Koopa the Quick. This is the second mission, and we can see a Koopa. What do you know? Howdy, do you know where Mario is? I've been looking, but he's nowhere to be found. You don't look like you're busy. If you don't mind, would you bring Mario here? Thanks. So, he won't race us, even though the title is Foot Race with Koopa the Quick, but rather, what we want to do is we need Mario. But unfortunately, we haven't saved Mario yet. But we see this Goomba wearing a Mario cap. We can just eat it. The Goomba will instantly die, and ta-da! We are Mario! It's something I haven't talked about, but if you get hit, you lose the cap. And the cap will eventually disappear, and it'll reappear at a new place in the touchscreen. So you can use the touchscreen to figure out where it is next. So we're going to fast forward really quick to get that cap. So fast forward powers activates. On a quick note, you see this heart. If you run through it, you restore health. So I did something admittedly a bit stupid there. That hat is normally there as almost a backup hat in your Foot Race with Koopa the Quick. Rather, the hat we actually had to look is down right by the entrance. So I literally just wasted our time for no reason. You can see another Goomba has it. And normally the Goombas try to run away. If you grab the same cap that someone already... So if you grab a second Mario cap, you will get a 1-up instead, which is pretty nice. Also, we want to go ahead and talk to this guy. Or actually, no, we'll save that for next episode. So, what we're going to do... Well, if it isn't Mario! Long time no see. You put on a few pounds that I last saw you. Too much pasta and lounging, huh? For the longest time, I thought he said pasta and lasagna. Well, you should really get some exercise. I want to race up to the mountain where Big Bomb was. Done. When I say go, let the race begin. I seriously thought that always said lasagna. I just realized it said lounging. I've played this game for so long and I've just noticed that. Holy crap. Well, I learned something new today. Oh yeah, Chain Chomp. He's gonna try and eat you. Don't worry about it. So, Koopa the Quick's gonna go his own way. You can actually see where he is on a touchscreen because the star is indicated. Since he gives you the star for this mission, the star is marked on him. Sometimes no star will appear at the beginning of the mission, you have to reveal it. But if the star is just sort of lying around, then yeah. Also, yes, you can get the cat back before it disappears, it does count. So we're going to do an interesting little trick here. You have to be careful when you do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk in here and teleport. And this puts us at the top of the mountain. I kid you not. But on the flip note, Koopa the Quick can call you out on that and will call you a cheater and refuse to give you a star, meaning you have to restart this mission. That's only if he's near you if you use this. If you're far enough ahead and use it to get even further ahead, it doesn't matter. He won't call you out on it. He'll say, "Ah, you're so fast." And of course, that doesn't mean you don't need that trick to beat him. Puff. Whoa, you really are fast. A human rocket. Here you go, you won it. Fair and square. Yep, totally. I didn't use any shortcuts to go up the mountain at all. Nope, none whatsoever. I am an honest, legitimate person. With that, let's go ahead and claim our prize. With that, we've cleared foot race with Koopa the Quick. So, I want to thank you so much for watching, and we have 3 power stores. Now we have even 2 more places to go. So, thank you so much for watching, and next time on Super Mario 64, we're going to continue exploring Whomp's Battlefield, or not Whomp's Battlefield, Bomb Battlefield and Whomp's Fortress, and see what other stars we can find there. And I kind of don't like how the camera keeps rotating. Camera, stop it. Stop it, camera. I'm probably not going to win. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and until next time. You know what? Just stop the camera from rotating because it's bugging me. I'm just going to stand here. There we go. Thank you so much for watching, and as I tongue this railing, I'll see you guys next time. Did I really just say that?